Chennai Super Kings के
Hello everybody, you're watching HCN with me, Danushka Digama, and I have a very, very special person with me on the couch today. And it's the player from Goa, the cricketer who has made it to the IPL, and I have with me Shadab Jakati. Hi Shadab.
Thank you
Thank you so much for joining me
Pleasure.
today. The first thing, you all missed the hat-trick. What is your comment on this and how do you feel?
It's a bit disappointing that we missed it, 3 in a row. But we are used to so much winning, so it was a little disappointing. But end of the day, it's a game. They played really well, and we gave our best. And fortunately, I think we did well in reaching the finals. Playing really well in the qualifying, those playoffs and all. Never mind. Hopefully, we can try next year.
And what do you think? Is it all based on luck as well as playing, or it is just sometimes playing which kind of disappoint you?
No, I think it's playing. We have been working hard as a unit, as a team, and the harder you work, the luckier you get. So we have been really working hard to reach where we are today, and a lot of credit goes to each and every member of the team, including the staff, coach, everybody, the management. The team has really done well, and last 5 years we have reached 4 finals and 1 semis and won the Champions League. So it's a big achievement if you look as a team. So that's pretty really well.
And do you think there was also pressure from all the teams as well not to allow Chennai to win, because Chennai had won twice before? So do you think it was a joint effort by the remaining teams to kind of put Chennai down?
No, it's a big competition. You see 8 teams are participating, so obviously every team wants to do well and reach the finals. But it depends. We have a great bunch of guys. Our combination is really well. We have a great chemistry between the boys, and a lot depends on the local players, how good your local players are, what's the combination. So I think as a team, we have been doing well. Though we were not, so consistent this year compared to previous years. We struggled in the middle. We had to win all our last 4 games, but then we were beaten by Punjab in the last game. Then we had to wait for other teams to lose. So we were a bit fortunate if you see that side. But looking at overall performance and as a team, I think we deserve to be there in the finals this year.
Okay, and do you think if you all had to elect to bat second, it would have been a little better?
No, I think 190 was a good score on that wicket, and obviously big finals, there's so much pressure, so much crowd. So obviously we always like to bat first. And we had to put a good score on the board, 190, but a lot of credit goes to KKR. They really played well, scoring 10 runs and over, and to start with that, especially when we got Gambhir in the first over, and then they were still maintaining the same run rate, 10 runs per and over. Credit to KKR, especially Manvinder Bisla. He batted absolutely awesome.
And you've been in Chennai for quite a while, so do you think this has kind of made you evolve better as a cricketer in Chennai Super Kings?
Of course, it's been a big, great learning experience for me, being with Chennai Super Kings, and there's so many big names, and especially sharing the dressing rooms with them, involving and spending time with them. It's a big learning experience. You learn so much with
about
them.
dressing rooms. So can you tell us something about all the fun that you'll have in the dressing room, and what is the bonding like in a dressing room? Because we don't get a sneak peek into the dressing room. So if you can share some moments with us.
No, we have a good atmosphere in the dressing room, we can say. There are few players who crack jokes and try to keep the players relaxed, and that's what it's important. Especially the job has been given to Doug Bollinger. He tries to keep everybody calm, cracks the jokes. He'll do some funny things in the dressing room before the match.
And what's your role? Do you just laugh at jokes, or do you also crack?
No, I enjoy watching them. I just enjoy watching them, and maybe in between just share a joke or share a crack, and just interact with the players. But I think that's also important. Before the match, you stay relaxed, focused, positive, and that's how you go on the field and perform, enjoy yourself.
Can we go back in history when you were kind of bought by Chennai Super Kings? Can you tell us, and can you go back into history and exactly tell us how were the events that happened which made you enter the Chennai Super King League?
We had Ranji Trophy one days in Chennai in 2008, and luckily a couple of matches were there on India Cements ground, and on those two games I really played well. I scored some 78 of 36 balls in against Andhra, and 50 I scored against Karnataka and bowled pretty well. So that time they were looking for a left arm spinner all rounder. So I was very fortunate that those couple of performances on their home ground, they noticed it, and I got the offer from Chennai Super Kings.
So you just grabbed it.
I just grabbed it, yeah.
So now, if suppose Kolkata wants to buy you, who would you choose? Would you choose Kolkata or Chennai Super Kings, and why?
Absolutely Chennai Super Kings, definitely, because
But if Kolkata hires you for a higher amount,
no, see, end of the day you got to see what is best for you, and as long as Chennai Super Kings is concerned, I'm very much happy, and I've already spent 5 years with them, so I know everybody there, and I enjoy my cricket. Great players, absolutely terrific management.
Color is lucky for you.
Yes, at the moment we are bleeding yellow, right? Yeah, so we love yellow color, and we're doing well actually. So hopefully, I would love to continue with Chennai Super Kings, but still we'll have to wait and watch.
And how is it working with MS Dhoni in Chennai Super Kings?
MS Dhoni is a great captain, very cool and calm. He's the best motivator. To have him behind the stumps only is a big motivation and inspiration. And he keeps it so simple, the way he carries himself on the field, off the field, the way he interacts. Though he doesn't talk much, but he's a man of very few words. But when he speaks, his words really means a lot. It carries a lot of weight, and it's a privilege to be playing under him, and it's a big thing.
There's all this thing going about after KKR has won that Gautam Gambhir is ready for Test captaincy. So, do you still think Gautam Gambhir can do Test captaincy, or do you still feel him?
See, that depends on the selectors what they think. But Dhoni has done a fantastic job. He's been the best captain India has ever produced, winning 2 World Cups, Test series abroad. He's been doing really well. I don't think there is a need for a change. But that's up to the selectors to decide, and Dhoni himself knows, he's very smart and intelligent captain. He himself knows before anybody can decide. He himself probably will say that okay, I'm done or something. But I think under him, India team has done really well for the last few years. They have become number 1 in ODIs, number 1 in Tests, World Cups, twice 2 World Cups. So I don't think he's the best captain I feel at the moment.
Shadab, can you tell us on the 27th night when you were playing the finals against KKR, at what point of the match, or even if you remember the time, did you all realize, yes, we are losing this?
I thought till the last ball was bowled.
So you still had hope?
Yeah, we still have hope. We never give up until the last ball is bowled, and cricket is such a funny game, and especially T20, anything can happen. We were just waiting for the last ball. I don't think any point of time we gave up the match. We tried our best, we gave our 100%, everybody gave his best shot, but somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. So KKR were lucky that night, and they really played well.
So luck does count?
Yeah, quite a bit, yeah, it does.
Okay, and can you tell us about your practice sessions? How much practice did you all put in before your IPL matches?
We had a good 10 days training camp before the IPL. But during the matches we don't train really hard, but individuals and all, they do. The guys who are not playing, they actually do a lot of training, net sessions and all. The guys who are playing regularly, so we need to be fresh for the games, and also we have a great staff, Fleming, Andy Bickle, Steve Rickson, trainer Gregory King, and physio Tommy Simsek. They really plan very well for us, and plan those training timings and training days, what we are doing and how we are training, how long we are training, the gym sessions, different skills, fielding sessions and all. So I think we are very, as a CSK, we are very fortunate to have such a brilliant support staff who take good care of us and plan it absolutely.
And does training and playing cricket for like 2 months takes a toll on your physical ability and on your muscles and stuff?
It does. It is quite tiring sometimes. More than playing, we get tired of traveling actually, because we have so much traveling to do also. Pack the bags, leave the bags outside the room, off to the airport, early morning flights and all. So it's a bit tiring, but see, we are professionals end of the day. We are used to it, and that's our job.
And how long did it take you to get used to such kind of traveling and limelight and all the kind of freebies which come along with being in Chennai Super King and for the IPL?
Well, this is the 5th year got over, so obviously everybody is used to it now. Especially the first year was a bit, difficult to get used to all those attentions and those playing conditions and big names and all. So, but now I'm used to it, and it's become a big part of my life, and I enjoy it.
You enjoy the limelight.
Yeah.
And when do you hope to make it to the India team?
Hopefully soon. I'm knocking the doors. Hopefully, if I keep performing well and consistently, and so many tournaments, so many series coming up in the next few years. So.
But do you think it's all based on performance, or there is some underhand rigging which goes on?
No, I think now there is a lot of exposure for the players and all, and if you really do well, if you are really good enough, nobody can stop you. It's only about being consistent and bowling well, doing well in the matches, whatever opportunities you get, and the selectors are watching, so hopefully the day will come soon.
And what's more important, bowling or batting?
Well, I'm a bowler who can bat actually, so obviously bowling is important, and for me in CSK my job is main as a bowler. So obviously bowling, I do a lot of training on my bowling, and especially at the same time work hard on my batting, try to improve myself, give more time on the fieldings and everything. So, yeah.
Shadab, can you tell us about some memorable incident, a good incident that has happened during this IPL? It could be somebody commenting upon the way you played, or some really good moment on the field.
There's quite a few. The match against Mumbai Indians in the playoff match where we played in Bangalore, where I bowled first 3 overs in the power plays, and Dhoni really appreciated there. I got a lot of compliments for that performance, where I got Smith out. That was a very important wicket for us. And obviously, off the field we have, Fleming. He plans a lot of things. He tries to keep us, gelled well, and we have like couple of movie shows, and then he had one day we had planned a task show where we had to do quite a few tasks, like cooking something in the kitchen, the swimming sessions and everything.
So what did you cook?
We had to cook pasta, everybody. So yeah, I got first in that actually.
You cook pasta?
Yeah.
So did you cook something in for us as well and keep some pasta ready for us? Or do we have to come back for some pasta?
I can cook there for you. Come definitely next time.
Alright, so we're surely going to come to eat some pasta from your hand. Also, if you can tell us which is the favorite ground that you like to play and why? Is there a particular ground where the pitch is good or something, or the crowd is amazingly? Do not pick your home ground for sure. No,
obviously it's M.A. Chidambaram. I love playing that. Although it's my favorite ground, but it's the atmosphere is so good there. Packed crowd, and the support, and the home crowd, playing under home crowd. The wicket suits my style of bowling, and Chinnaswamy is other stadium, Bangalore, which is really nice.
And IPL does come up with some controversy or the other. In the beginning, it was the KKR cheergirls with their funny attire. Then it was the the Bangalore cricketer about molesting a girl. Then it was Shah Rukh Khan smoking and the Wankhede Stadium issue. Then again after KKR won, the entire thing about Kolkata coming to a standstill because of the celebrations. Why do you think there is so much haunting everything about IPL?
IPL it's become a big global event, and this on the field, off the field, there are controversies. But if you see on the field, cricket has been very clean. Off the field, there's quite a few things that has happened this year, but I don't think that has affected the cricket. End of the day, cricket is a winner, and everybody enjoyed this year cricket, because whoever I spoke to, they said that this year was the best IPL. One of the best IPLs. The matches were so close, the TRP has gone so high, and it was watched by 192 countries in the world, so it was a big thing.
So you think IPL will never lose its charm?
No, I don't think so. It's a big event.
It's just going to gain it.
Yeah, of course it will gain, and it's a big event. As I said, it's become a big global event where you see those English Premier League and Spanish League. So I feel though it's reaching that level, and I'm sure BCCI, is trying everything to make that IPL a big global event, and they have already done a fantastic job.
We had Poonam Pandey stripping for Shah Rukh and Rosalind stripping for MH Dhoni. How was his experience and how was he reacting to such kind of a thing if you were there when he heard such kind of news?
I don't know,
his brother-in-law said that it's very cheap and Dhoni would never give a claim to such kind of thing. So what's your take on?
I don't know. We don't give much importance to all this. You know, our focus is on playing cricket. We don't try to get involved or maybe listen. We just ignore it. I'm just listening from you. I haven't heard about this.
Okay, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
And what about the IPL parties? How grand is it, and how do you all enjoy after a game, whether you all have won or lost? After playing for like so really long on the field in the scorching heat, a party, and next day you all like maybe have to pack up or move. So what are
See,
the
as long as
parties
CSK is concerned, we don't involve in those after parties and all, because not at all. We have our private parties organized by CSK management in our team room. You know, when it's only our players and families. So we have our own way of celebrating it, and we don't involve in those after parties.
What do you eat? South Indian?
No, we have everything, everything. The people who drink, they have drinks, and then we have food.
So what's your
everything.
favorite brand?
No, I don't drink actually. I just.
You avoid it?
Yeah, I avoid it, especially during the tournaments and all. We avoid it.
And what would you have thought that this IPL would have given you? Did you think that you all would win the hat-trick?
Yeah, when we entered the tournament, that was our focus. That it will be great making it 3 in a row, because we have won it twice, and it will be a big achievement if we can make it 3 in a row, because for the next time to make it we have to win again twice. So we tried our best, and that was our main thing, that we'll take each game at one time and try to win. And when we entered the playoffs, we were all pumped up that we have to win 3 more games to make it happen. But we did well against, we beat Mumbai, we beat Delhi, but unfortunately we didn't finish well with KKR. They outplayed us.
What do you think worked for KKR? Because they were always the underdogs who never got acclaim for playing well, and it was always people who were talking bad about Shah Rukh Khan, like simply supporting a team which is not doing well, and he doesn't know how to manage a cricket team. And suddenly this time they play so well and they outbeat everybody.
I think they have a good bunch of lads now. They have really good players, and Gautam has done a fantastic job as a captain. And if you say they have been very consistent this year, yeah, they have been very consistent side in the IPL, and credit to them. They have really performed well, and they deserve to be the winners. They, especially against the finals, scoring 190 against us, so it was a big achievement for them. And KKR, when the IPL started, they looked dangerous actually. They haven't done well in the last 4 years, but hats off to them. They really came up as a team and did well. And a lot of credit goes to all the players. And
talking about consistency, you've been like the only player from Goa who's been consistent at the IPL, taking Swapnil Asnodkar and Saurabh Bandekar into the picture. So what do you think has really worked for you, and why have the other two failed?
See, it's a big platform, for players like us, and there's so much competition at that level, and there's so many players waiting outside to grab that one spot. So I feel you need to be very consistent at that level, and whatever opportunities you get, and you give your best, and you try to perform. I think Swapnil did really well in the first IPL. He had a brilliant IPL first season. But see, it's a game, you have ups and downs.
Do you think it went to his head?
No, I don't think so, because I know him well. I don't think so it went.
So you don't want to hurt him?
No, he's a good player. He's the best batsman Goa has produced in our Ranji Trophy and all. But unfortunately, you have ups and downs, and maybe I'm hoping, hopefully, he can, perform, and get back in the IPL.
And do you think some more Goan cricketers will stand a chance in the forthcoming IPL editions?
Definitely, yeah. There's a lot of talent in Goa. There is quite few names, few players in Goa who deserve to be in the IPL. But as I said, the competition is so much, and it's a squad of 35-40 players, and making it in the 11. You have to be really good, and I'm sure players, the IPL is doing, it's like so popular. The players are have to perform and get themselves really recognized, and get in the eyes of the selectors and the franchises to make it in the squad.
So do you think Test cricket, since you said IPL is getting popular, Do you think Test cricket and the normal cricket, 50 over cricket, is losing its essence because of IPL?
No, I don't think so. You know, every format is different. Test is ultimately the best standard because you have to need to have a lot of character and courage. You know, playing 5 days continuously. One day has its own charm. T20 has its own. T20 is basically is kind of entertainment. You come for 3.5 hours in the stadium. It's like watching a movie. You know, you have good entertainment, Bollywood, cricket, music. So T20 is basically entertainment, but it needs a lot of skills as well. You know, you need to be mentally and physically very strong because it looks 20 overs, but you know, believe me, the 20 overs is
Tough.
very tough.
Very tough. And what about the Champions League? What preparations are on?
Right now, see, we have just finished IPL, so we're going to have a break for some time. And you know, I think the Champions League is in October, so probably 2-3 weeks before the tournament, we all will get together and start the training.
Okay, now we've been talking so much about IPL and everything about IPL. Let's talk about the Goa cricket scenario. I'm sure you know what all has been happening, but I'm not going to ask you about that. Can you tell me what exactly is lacking in Goa cricket? Why do we not reach the finals of Ranji?
See, I don't see there is anything lacking. You know, maybe the players need to, you know, we need to have a better attitude towards the game and need to really work hard. If you see, you know, last 3-4 years we have been doing consistently well in Ranji Trophy, though we haven't been reaching the finals, but we have beaten some really good sides who are in the elite actually, who are in the elite. We beat Hyderabad, you know, we beat Rajasthan once. We beat Railways. All these teams are playing in elite, so it's not that we are bad actually. It's just I feel matter of time. You know, if we can really prepare ourselves smartly before the Ranji season, and you know, be consistently. We have couple of times we have reached semis of the plate, but you know, we couldn't.
What is it that you look for as a captain in players, and how do you try to mold your team players when you captain the Goa team?
I think it's the right combination of the players, you know, as a team, and how you prepare yourselves before the tournament, how smartly you know, you prepare yourselves, and obviously keeping yourself fit. Fitness is another problem with our players. You know, we need to be really fit for the Ranji Trophy. So all these aspects, I think, if we can improve in those areas, I'm sure, you know, we can qualify to the elite.
Alright, and now we've spoken a lot about cricket. Now let's come to your personal life. For all of you all who do not know, Shadab Jakati has a 3-month-old cute baby called Zara. So how is it being a father of such a cute baby?
It feels great, you know, it feels really great to have a baby. You know, when you're really tired and exhausted, and when you come home and you see her, it's very satisfying. You know, you can spend so much time with the family and all. So obviously it's a great feeling to be a father.
You were out for 2 months, so you missed 2 months after she was born. So how was the feeling, and what all did you were anticipating to be back in Goa? Yeah.
See, as a cricketer, it's pretty tough, you know, because we usually are, you know, away from home, playing matches and all. But I make sure when I come back, you know, I spend time with my family, and you know, give a lot of time to my wife, and you know, go out for movies, out for dinners and all. But it was tough actually, you know, being in Chennai. But now you have those, you know, BBM messengers and all, you know. So my wife was sending pictures of the baby every day.
So you wish you would have won the final, so you could have dedicated the win to Zara.
I don't regret actually, you know, but it's a big thing reaching the finals, and I was very happy that, you know, I'm a part of such a big side, you know, such a great side who has done consistently so well in the IPL. So it's a big honor and privilege for me to be a part, you know, of Chennai Super Kings.
Your marriage came as a shocker to a lot of Goans because it was a quick and immediate thing without people knowing about it, and especially the media didn't know about it. If not, we would have followed you right through your marriage ceremony. So can you tell us what led to you getting married, and can you tell us about your experience with your wife, and was it a love marriage, and how long did you all go out for and stuff? Did you see her on the cricket field? Was she a supporter on the ground?
Yeah, it was a love arranged marriage.
Love arranged marriage.
Yeah, okay. Love arranged marriage, and
so it was a match fixing sort of thing.
No, see. I knew, you know, that the time has come for me to settle down, and you know, I was waiting for the right person. So very lucky to have found the right mate, and she's been very supportive so far. In my cricketing career, have been helping me a lot, and that's very important as a cricketer. You look at your wife as whom you can support and understand you very well. So I've been very fortunate, and God's been very kind to me. That has been very nice and very kind to me, that I have such a lovely family, and a beautiful daughter, baby, and I've been done well in cricket so far. So a lot of credit, and I really want to thank the Almighty for being so kind to me.
You come across as a very down to earth and a very fun and open-hearted person. So how do you manage to still keep it in spite of being a celebrity in Goa, a sports celebrity in Goa?
It's all part and parcel of your life. Actually, it's tough at times, but I do enjoy the attention and the fame I get. But it's also, at the same point, it's also important to have your head on the shoulder, because a lot matters how you behave yourself off the field, how you carry yourself, because there's so many people watching you, maybe looking at you, or taking you as an example. So I make sure that I carry myself well, and be a good example and try to be a good human being.
Alright, and can you tell us about the time you spend when you're not in cricket besides your family? What are your hobbies and what do you like doing besides cooking pasta?
I like to watch movies, so
You're going to catch up on a few movies.
Yeah, I like to watch movies, play my video games, those racing games and all.
Racing games.
Yeah, and go for a drive.
And what kind of movies do you like watching?
I like all the movies.
So what movie are you waiting to go to the cinema and watch?
I'm waiting for that Rowdy Rauthor. So hopefully.
So you like action stuff?
I like action stuff, yeah.
And we also know that you like singing and you sing really well. So why don't you sing a few lines for all the Goans who support you and who support Chennai Super Kings only because of Shadab Jakati?
No, I don't sing actually. I don't sing well, but
I'm sure you sing for your baby when you put her to sleep.
No, that wife does that thing.
So you are a bathroom singer?
Yeah, I'm a bathroom singer. If I sing, she might not sleep only. So yeah, but I would like to take this opportunity to thank all my well-wishers who have prayed and wished me throughout the IPL, and it's been a big thing, and it feels nice that there is so many people behind you supporting you. I would like to thank everybody, each and everybody.
And how do you make time to commit yourself to everybody? Because the moment you come back from IPL, I'm sure you keep getting calls, because it was a tough time for me as well to get in touch with you and fix this interview up. So how do you manage all that? Are you planning on keeping a secretary and stuff?
No, not yet. I don't need it. But see, as I said, I try to do whatever time I get. I try to give my best, and hopefully, whoever calls me, try to do the commitments to the best. But sometimes it's tough. I said before that I can't give everything, so I need to give time to my family, because I've come after a long time. So I try my best and try to make it.
So this was a lovely chat we had with Shadab Jakati after coming back from IPL 5. Thank you so much, Shadab, and wish you all the best in all your future endeavors.
Thank you so much.